expense. The closest port from England is Calais, which spells C-A-L-A-I-S. For your information, the basic contract with the Fremdenlegion is 5 years. The Fremdenlegion ban recruitment if you've been charged with murder crime or drug-related convictions.
Bonjour. I've come to join the Légion étrangère. Yep. Passeport?
Bonjour, monsieur.
Bonjour.
C'est pourquoi?
I've come to join the Légion étrangère.
Ok.
Okay.
Comment?
I'm very, very nervous. It's a long way away from home. I'm not very good at speaking French either, you know, so I think that's going to be a big, big problem for me.
Put your bag on the table and sit down. Your name is?
Dean William Heggie.
Yeah, okay. Okay, you come here to join up the Legion for 5 years, that's it?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. You know, if you want to join, we keep charge of you immediately from this moment now. And you're not allowed to write or to telephone for minimum 4 months, 3 or 4 months, yeah? You know that?
Yeah.
Okay. We pass you in front of a doctor this afternoon. Okay. If the medic decides you are fit to join, then you sign your 5 years contract this afternoon.
Back home, I mean, my parents don't know I'm here, for a start. I think the only person that knows that I'm here is my uncle Frank. But apart from that, none of my friends know, none of my family. No one.
Quel est votre motif de venir à la Légion étrangère?
What is your motivation to enlist in the Legion?
I've joined for adventure and for a military career.
Avez-vous des problèmes avec la justice en Angleterre?
Do you have any problems with the justice, with the police in Great Britain?
No, no trouble at all.
Non problème?
No.
Vous allez maintenant signer un contrat pour 5 ans, provisoire, pour l'instant, ici à Paris. Signé ici.
That is the first contract here in Paris, which will become definitively after a period of tests.
Served 5 years in the Marines, left the Marines, and I was about a month in civilian life. It was boring, really, you know, just sitting about the house, watching television. I just needed another challenge, you know. Bit of excitement, bit of adventure. I think the next challenge was the French Foreign Legion.
notes French money?
Non.
Non. Donc ça non plus, il n'y a pas besoin. Vous mettez dedans. Vous mettez dedans, vous fermez.
Deux shorts. 3 t-shirts.
Ça va, Iggy. Ça va. Va là-bas.
Si votre niveau général n'est pas assez élevé, on vous remettra aussi dehors. Si vous n'êtes pas apte physiquement, on pourra aussi vous remettre dehors. Et si votre examen de situation ne convient pas, on pourra aussi vous remettre dehors.
Each one of these tests count whether or not you're going to stay with us in the French Foreign Legion. The infirmary test, you can leave maybe today, maybe tomorrow, depending on how things go. Afterwards, the intelligence test, if you are not intelligent enough, the same thing, we put you back to the civilian life. Physical test, same thing, if you do not get the 2,600 meters which we need, you're back to civilian life.
12 minutes. 12e coup de sifflet. Stop. OK? T'es prêt?
...2006 is the absolute limit. Anything under 2,600 metres and they'll be civilian by the end of the evening. Gone. At the end of each day we kick out between 15 and 25 guys. Each day. So for every 35 that gets cast out for the end of the week, there's about 100 and something that are kicked out. Continue, cool, continue. C'est pas encore fini. OK. Okay, 2, go out. Yep, 2, 4, 600 metres. At the moment, he's got, what, 3 or 4 minutes left, and he's just done the absolute minimum, so he's passed the test already. Now it's a question of how well he gets marked on this sheet, whether he's excellent, très bien, or good. So hopefully, he's going to pass. But then I said like I'm biased because he's ex-British Army.
I wasn't concentrating on the time I had, you know. If I knew if 2 minutes to go, I would have sprinted for the last 2 minutes. But easy. Give me harder. Give me more punishment.
Schön, also die Kondition, von der Kondition her hat es einigermaßen gereicht. Bloß habe ich einen Krampf gekriegt im Fuß. Da musste ich aufhören, weil ich Schmerzen gehabt habe. Der ganze Schenkel war verkrampft. Dann habe ich aufgehört und jetzt muss ich halt zivil gehen. Und in 3 Monaten kann ich wieder herkommen.
D'autres, en civil. Lève les tenues, vide le sac, tous les affaires par terre. Tout ce qui appartient de Légion, te mets à côté. Va recule pour le sac. Le sac à linge, le sac à linge. Some of them didn't pass the test this morning. Mr. Gotts there, he didn't pass the minimum niveau of running, the minimum level, so he was kicked out this afternoon. And then, of course, there's a certain guy that was caught sleeping with somebody else last night, so he's not the type of person we want in the Legion, and he's gone as well.
Strasbourg.
Yep.
Moon.
Rentre, ton enfant reste là-bas. Mets-toi en repos.
Repos.
C'est la première fois que tu te présentes chez nous?
Is this the first time you have tried to join the Legion?
In the book.
Is this the first time that you have come here to be in the Legion? The first time?
First time.
Yes?
Yes.
Célibataire, marié, divorcé, séparé, des enfants?
Are you single, Married or divorced?
Single.
Des enfants? Do you have any children?
Approche-toi du bureau, tu te mets là, mets-toi au repos.
En repos.
Bon, désires-tu être sous anonymat?
Oui, Major.
Changer de nom?
Oui, Major.
Oui? Pour quelle raison particulière?
Disons surtout pour faire une nouvelle vie.
Ouais.
Parce que bon, disons que la vie civile pour moi ne me convient pas vraiment. Donc je vais redémarrer à zéro dans des conditions différentes.
Tu as eu des problèmes avec ta famille?
J'ai eu des problèmes avec ma famille, oui.
Et donc c'est de ça peut-être qui...
Il y a aussi un petit peu de ça, au niveau de la copine aussi.
D'accord, ok, mais j'ai compris. On va voir ça.
Moi aussi, Major.
Tu peux disposer.
Major.
Peggy.
Donc, ton nom c'est Iggy Repos. Tu t'appelles Iggy.
Your name is Peggy.
Nationalité?
Écossais.
Écossais. C'est la première fois que tu te présentes chez nous.
Is this the first time you've tried to join the Legion?
Yes.
Est-ce qu'il désire être sous anonymat, changer de nom?
Do you wish to become anonymous and change your name?
No. BSLA, the Bureau of Statistics, we call it the Gestapo. Basically, it's an interrogation. I mean, personally, I was in there for 2 hours, and they ask you everything, from the day you were born, about your family, everything about your civilian career, past military experience if you have any, everything.
Iggy!
The interview is designed to find out your background, to see if you've had any criminal connections, just to see that everything's okay on their side of you. C'est bon.
Regarde!
A murderer is not tolerated. A guy who stole some money in a bank, for instance, with a gun is not tolerated. He's dangerous. A guy who steals a car in the evening like that can be tolerated. There is no problem. But what I know about it, the rules is no murderer, okay, and no guy dangerous.
Écoutez tout le monde, sortez le képi, le sachet, et mettez sous la tête. Essayez tous les trois. Comment?
Ne touchez pas le blanc, que le noir.
Mettre sous la tête, mettre sous la tête.
Put it on your head, sit back. Don't touch the white. Right, ne touche pas le blanc, que le noir. Don't touch the white, just the black. This bit is very easy to get it dirty, and you'll be scrubbing it afterwards. Okay, that seems about right. Okay, take it off.
We'll get out to the gun pulled down that, didn't we? Keep on the phone it up.
I like the dagger.
I'm getting on great because I've met a lot of English-speaking people, a couple blokes from Scotland, bloke from Ireland. I think, to be truthful, the French keep themselves to themselves and the British keep themselves to themselves, But that's going to all change when we get to Castell. They're going to split people up. So you're going to get on and you're going to be working with everybody, whether it be French, Russian, and all that.
Looking forward to it, you know. Just been 3 weeks here now, and it's a good feeling to have passed all the tests and just get on to the military side of training now, you know.
In some ways, I'm nervous. I think everyone's blind. They don't know what we're going to be in for. We do know it's going to be a hard time.
Gage dos.
Présent, Major.
Devine.
Présent, Major.
Vanslovatis.
Présent, Major.
Egui.
Présent, Major.
Aïe! Section à la disposition du sous-officier du 4e régiment étranger.
Section à ma disposition, à vos ordres, Major.
Reposez. Armes. Repos.
Envoyez.
Ça veut doubler, il va y avoir deux plis, et pas juste une. Ok, après, vous suivez le pli. Ok, on voit? Tu montres? Voilà, tu continues, tu fais encore 2 plis. Tu montres à tout le monde.
Bienvenue au 4e étranger. Ce régiment, c'est votre régiment.
Okay, for the English, you don't have your White Kepi yet, but this is your regiment.
Vous allez tout d'abord découvrir l'esprit de la Légion étrangère.
You will learn the spirit of the French Foreign Legion.
Deuxièmement, vous allez apprendre à parler français.
You will learn to speak French.
Troisièmement, vous allez apprendre à tirer
You will learn to shoot
avec le fusil français qui s'appelle le FAMAS.
with the rifle French, the FAMAS.